So in this video, I want to go over the procedure that I've just learned that you can use in the Gazelle to actually use it as a scout aircraft. It seems that most militaries that actually have this bird use it for scouting nowadays. And in DCS, you can use the targeting camera and the laser to find coordinates of objects on the ground, and then you can pass them along to either other players, or you can use combined arms to actually get fire on those targets. So the situation is we're in auto hover, we've found a target, and now we're going to go over how to actually get the lat long of that target. So the target is 220 for 10,422. You have to laser designate to get that to show up. 423 meters away. I'm just going to write that down, that's why the track IR has gone crazy. Okay, with that information, back to the pilot's chair. First, we need a waypoint for our current location, so let's make this as clear as possible. PP is your current position mode. Hit gel to freeze that information. Back to B. Waypoint 3 is the one I'll set for my current location, and then hit enter. Now you can do a quick check. It's 0 kilometers away, and the bearing swings around because you're sitting right on top of it. Okay, so that's our current position. Now, to create a new waypoint, with that as your starting point using polar coordinates, you go POL 0, waypoint 4 is the one that I want to change. Hit enter, and now we'll enter that information I wrote down before. Bearing 220 for 10422 meters. Enter. And now waypoint 4 shows you the lat long of your target. Just a quick sanity check. 10.4 kilometers away. 220 seems to be what that's showing me. So I think that's good. Alright, so that's the first step. Now you've got coordinates that you can pass along to your friends and have them slack the target for you. I'm going to use combined arms and these artillery batteries that I've placed to actually give them a fire mission. So pick this first battery and add a target. And the coordinates, which I should have written down, 42060. And 4215.9. Four two six zero 4215.9 is 54. You just have to multiply it by 6. Set that. Sanity check again. I mean, if you want, you can compare the coordinates you get to what you actually see. And I note that there's a river next to it, and a road, and this island in the river. Island in the river, road, target point. Looks good to me. So we're going to go show targets. That's that one. And I'm just going to get these other batteries trained on the same area. So get them looking like that. Looking like that. And looking like that. So since their target's sort of along the road, I'm going to put these guys to kind of bracket this area like so, and I'm going to set a huge radius because we've got a lot of rounds out of all of these guns. And now I'll get them started. So in DCS, artillery seems to have a 2-minute aiming period before it actually fires. So we've got some time. Which gives me a chance to mention that you can do this with ships too. We've got the Normandy here, and you can add targets like so. and it will fire cruise missiles at the area. It seems to fire one for every target that you add. I know these things are expensive, but digital missiles are actually cheap, so let's do a bunch. The other cool thing about the Normandy is that these missiles have a range of over 1,000 miles, which means if it's sitting anywhere on the map, it can hit anywhere else on the map pretty much. I mean, that's 500 miles right there. So yeah, with this technique, as long as you've got the Normandy sitting around, you can get fire on anything. Just waiting now. About a minute 15. The guns we've got going, sort of a random selection of different artillery types in the game. Keep an eye on the target, make sure these guys aren't going anywhere. We do have missiles already in flight on it, so those can't be called back, but we could stop the artillery mission at this point if we wanted to. At least I don't think there's any way of recalling the missiles once they're in flight. Of course I say recall, but I mean abort. Recall is not what we want. Starting. So now you just wait for the flight time. Quite a bit of ordnance for one little Gazelle. I probably didn't need to give them such a wide dispersion, but if you wait long enough, they'll kill everything in that area. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed learning how to do it. See you later.